an episode of Chips where they had the karate throwdown in the street.
Yeah.
With Bonaducci throwing spinning heel kicks and Ponch and Eric Estrada throwing down.
In his cowboy boots?
I'm trying to think. He probably was wearing his Chuck Norris stretch jeans, though.
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is good.
Yeah.
All right, so this is young Dooch. He's fighting it out. Back when tough guy. Going after Dooch. Yeah. Not a lot of defensive skills.
Yeah.
Estrada does a spinning helicopter heel kick.
Look at this. Got him around the throat
Dooch is choking you out. Dooch with the flute.
He's that skilled with the nunchuck, but then he gets taken out by an old man's cane.
I know. When you hold the pose.
It got him right in the diaphragm.
Yeah. It's back when gangbangers were white dudes and there were gangbangers back then. All right, but let me say this. Every biker, now, it's what I was thinking about when they sent me this. Every biker movie I've ever seen, or gang movie, or bar fight movie, at some point, guys had pool cues.
Yep.
And they'd come out the pool cue, and it's like, I don't think a pool cue could harm anybody. I don't know why that was considered a super effective weapon of the 70s. You'd be like, this guy's got a piece of balsa wood that's 41 inches long. That, by the way, screws together in the middle, so it just bust in half if somebody hit it on you.
Yeah.
I feel like I could give you a pool cue and go, give me your best shot. You can get me in the thigh, go bust it over my shoulder, my head. It's going to leave a mark. But it's not going to stop me from fucking getting my hands on you.
It's like when mom breaks the wooden spoon across your ass and then realizes, I got nothing anymore.
If you're like, I'm fighting this guy and he has a choice between weapons and one is a baseball bat and the other is brass knuckles and the other's a knife, and if it ever lands on pool cue, you're like, oh my God, that's so awesome. By the way, I think a pool cue, you burn more calories trying to figure out what to do with it. You'd be better off throwing it on the ground and put your fucking hands up.
Yeah.
Like if you knew how to use your hands, like if you ran across Roy Jones Jr., you should hope he's holding a pool cue because he's got to try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Versus just throw it on the ground and just pummel the shit out of you with his hands.
If somebody's got a pool cue, that means that you are in earshot of a actual pool table. Grab a cue ball and wrap it in your T-shirt and then swing that thing around like you're going full,
A guy with a sock with nickels in it, I'd be more scared of than a pool cue. But for some reason, you could slap it on your hand and go, all right. And you with that cane was less than a pool cue. Like you could not do any damage to somebody with that. But also the great use of the Japanese pan flute in there, which is just insert that when people start doing karate.
Yep.
Karate. That's right.
Nice. Yeah, the thing about guys like my age in our 40s now is that when we were kids, we came up with the Ninja Turtles, and anytime we got around a pool cue, we went full Donatello on that ass. So we do have skills in the karate.
Yeah,
with the pool cue.
Pool cue jabbed in the eye or anus is a thing. But
I want to see that fight.
Busted, just whack with a pool cue. It's just going to bust.
Yeah.
It's not going to cause any damage.
No, man.
And somebody figured it out because we got away from pool cues. Oh, you should have asked Cornelius if, out in the street, if he's ever run into a pool cue. I think it's more guys with guns and shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. Well, a heroic family dog chased away a wild bear who charged at a young boy outside their Connecticut home, and then the pooch was awarded with a bravery medal. Did you see this video at all?
I see videos of dogs doing heroic things, but I just assume it's AI all the time.
Sure.
But this is real.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the husky comes running in and clips the bear right in the ass, bites him in the back,
Wow.
and the bear runs under. And the original video that you see, most people didn't show this right away, but you just see the bear kind of running past the driveway. But when they show this angle, that bear was coming straight at that kid. Luckily, that dog was there.
Yeah.
Because weren't you just talking to somebody the other day about the difference between brown bears and black bears, where there's more attacks by brown bears, but if a black bear gets a hold of you, it's more than likely going to kill you, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's that way. And
Yeah.
I don't know if it's sheer numbers. It's like there are more blue sharks attacked, but if a great white shark gets hold of you, but I don't know if that's just because there's 10 times more blue sharks or how that works. But man, dogs are the best.
Yeah.
And I love watching videos of dogs doing, we call it selfless and heroic, but it's really just stupid shit. Like they're all id and instinct. They don't really.
No.
It's not like we decide to do stuff and then it's heroic because you decided to put yourself in harm's way. They're just reactive, but I love that.
Well, I had an English bulldog. His name was Paul. He died a year ago. And that dog, we got him because I was home. I was working from home after COVID and thought, I want a dog that's chill, that's nice, that's easy, that can still be a little bit rambunctious. And then it turned out he was just the laziest sack of shit ever. Yeah. Never fetched a ball, never sat, never shook paws, never did anything cool, just sat around and did nothing. So I imagine if a bear came piling in, because your last two dogs have always been kind of like protective a little bit, right?
No, but they had they could develop a motor. They didn't have any protection instinct. I never really put it to the test, but they, Phil wanted to spend a lot of time in the pool if he could. He didn't bark, so he didn't have the protection instinct, and that he really literally didn't know. I shouldn't say didn't know how to bark. The only time you could ever get Phil wound up and show his teeth and growl and bark is if I shadow boxed in front of him. You could knock on the door. He just lay there, wouldn't move. You could do whatever you wanted with Phil. I would walk him all over the neighborhood, and he'd see other dogs, and all he wanted to do was play with the dog. And it didn't matter how much the dog was growling or showing its teeth or how big or how angry it was. So we had Great Danes that were behind this big fence, and they'd go nuts, and Phil just played with them the whole time. Never barked at anyone, never barked at a human being. If he came into my office and I shadow boxed in front of him, he would get fired up and go at it with me.
So what you're saying is if Bonaducci came at you with a pool cue, Phil was just going to go ahead and let the old douche get you right in the melon, huh?
Well, it depends, because if I started throwing combinations, then Phil might get fired up. Yeah. And that's how he worked. He was always gentle, even when he was showing his teeth and growling, and he was always having he was just having a fun time.
Yeah.